Hi students, I hope that you understood that electric field along axial point. Now, if I choose the point perpendicular to the dipole, we call it as equatorial point. So that is our next problem. You can see here electric field due to dipole along equatorial point. So I have chose a dipole and the point is located perpendicular distance at x. Then what is the electric field at this point? As you can see that this point is lying equidistant from the both the charges, then the magnitude of the at that point electric field will be same, which is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by x is the distance, perpendicular distance, L is the half the length of the dipole. Okay, now due to positive charge the electric field is pointing in this direction, due to negative charge it is attractive, so it points inwards. So these two electric fields are making overall an angle 2 theta. If I try to resolve this electric fields, it will have e cos theta horizontally, whereas e sin theta 1 is pointing upwards, e sin theta pointing downwards. Since these two components are equal and opposite, they get cancelled. So the resultant contribution for the electric field at equatorial point is 2e cos theta, where we are going to solve for this 2 into, whereas e can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by x square plus L square. And in this right angled triangle, cos theta is base by hypotenuse. Base is this, hypotenuse is root under x square plus L square, which is why L by root under x square plus L square. Then solving this expression, you can see that on the numerator you are going to get 2ql. 2ql is nothing but p. Then carefully write down, students, you will get an expression 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by x square plus L square whole power 3 by 2. Okay, it's 3 by 2. In the earlier case you got 2p, here you got only p. Okay, so that is the only difference you have got it here. And also in the denominator there is a slight change, and the direction is going to be opposite to p vector, that is from positive charge to negative charge, whereas in axial you got from negative charge to positive charge. Again we are going for an approximation. For very large distances the x value is going to be very far away, so it's going to be greater than L. Then in the denominator x square plus L square can be written simply as x square itself. Then you will end up with an expression 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by x cube. Okay, so this is an important formula. Now keeping this an idea, I want to ask you a question. What is the ratio of the electric fields due to equatorial and the axial? Okay, and another assignment question I have given you here, please try to solve it. This is, if you do it you will remember it throughout your course time. Derive expression for electric field due to dipole at any general point. Okay, check whether the expression justifies for axial and equatorial points. So solve it and submit to me, students. Thank you.